Hi there. Welcome to my walk. I'm in the woods and I am so happy about it. It's actually getting a little bit warmer, so hopefully my phone will hold out even though the wind is picking up. You might hear some of that on the microphone, we'll see. And probably the trucks across the road, which are annoying, but I'm in the woods, so I'm gonna soak it up. So welcome to the Saturday writing prompt for your weekly, daily intentions, which are meant to be written every morning to have the most effective use of that training of your mind, because morning is the best time to implant suggestion in your sleepy brain. And then, right before you go to bed, once again, a brief written reflection on the actual intention of your day. So this last week of Take Wing, hopefully you wrote about how you took wing throughout your day and noticed some of the ways in which you actually did that in your environment, whether you were thinking about it, feeling it, saying something to someone, or anything else. Whatever you noticed, always do your best to stick to that prompt. And it trains your brain too, because the more you choose to pay attention to these positive intentions you're implanting in your mind, the more likely they are to continue to exponentially change the way you think and feel. So, today's prompt is going to hopefully amplify some other interesting things. I feel like we're in a time right now where we all need to start thinking about the old way of life, because it looks as though our pandemic may be lifting in the very near future. We are seeing signs of things opening up again, and people are being able to come back out of their homes and go back to work, and the economy is going to open and things are going to change. But I think it's important that we consider whether or not we want to go back to the way things used to be. Was that a happy thing that we experienced before? Was that a good way for us to be in the world? And maybe some of you had wonderful lives that made you very happy, but I would say probably most of us did not really enjoy the lives that we were living before. There were things about life that were not happy, that were not satisfying, that were not joyful. And we didn't often feel like we had a choice, because we needed to make a living in order to pay bills, in order to survive. And so I'm going to suggest this week we think about how we integrate what we've learned in our pandemic of being home, having a lot of time to reflect. And I'm going to say that it's important to inspect ritual. Those things that you used to do all the time, or that maybe you even still do now, or maybe you've chosen new rituals for the way that you start your day. Maybe you're meditating now. Maybe you're exercising a lot. Maybe you're getting outside all the time. Maybe you're spending a lot more time with family or friends or other loved ones. And maybe you're making more time for creative things that make you happy. You're dancing more. You're filling your time with things that make you really feel good. And that is something you want to hold on to. If that's your new ritual, inspect it. Inspect new and old rituals and see what's working, what isn't working, what brings you joy, and what makes you unhappy. And just notice. I'm not saying you need to do anything with that information, but often when we notice things, we want to take action. That's just how it works usually. Not always, but noticing is a first step. So, and that's information that I gained from a wonderful meditation teacher who I value deeply, his influence in my life. It was a wonderful gift to experience that noticing. So I give that gift to you. Notice, inspect ritual this week. That's your prompt. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday, weekend, week, whatever it is you're doing. And I will see you next week.